Good morning and welcome in to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this morning's update, as we see XRP continues to move up after a 22% drop down to about 38 plus cent area. XRP's come up about 13%, back up to the 43.47 cent mark. Now, when we look at this morning, we'll look at the opportunity, but we'll also look at the reality here that there's not a lot of volume that's been coming in on this push up. So we'll see if we have the staying power to continue to push up. Are we able to push back towards that 50 cent level? Or is there somewhere in between here that is going to knock us back down? So I want to look at XRP's price action. I want to look at Bitcoin during this update. We'll also take a look at this little bit of analysis. It talks about XRP flashes buy signal for 50 cent price as whales notable investors buy the dip. So it's just talking about a few of the whale buys. It's about 30 million XRP, but we'll focus on that article once we get done with the technical analysis. But what we're noticing this morning, or what I'm noticing on this return rally, there is not a ton of volume. So is this a bear? Is this just a bull trap on the push up? Or is this something bigger that's going to start to fill out as we move on in the days and weeks to come? So I'd like to see a little bit of volume start coming in, as we'll see an extreme fall off in the 4 hourly. And we'll go over that in just a minute. So please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube can recommend this update. When you hit that like button, YouTube recommends these videos. And then when you go on YouTube through the news feed, my content shows up, so I become part of the analytics, I'm recommended, and we become part of the algorithm, and then more people can find their way in here, and we can have a more active discussion. So please make sure to hit that like button, and the beauty of this is I'll give you about 30 seconds, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, July 6th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as you can see, XRP is up 2.24% on the day. Let's see what's going on here. So XRP's gotten over the first layer of support or resistance, as we push back over a pattern that started in May of 2022. Right now we're over that 42.5 cents, and the significance about this is, as we're back over the cup and handle support, which we'll look at in a second, if we continue to push up like this, the next big area of resistance is right around that 49 cent mark. 49 cents would be the next big resistance. If we look at the 4 hourly, the volume dropped off. Every 4 hourly candle, the volume seems to be dying down. And these are typical conditions for this to come back down and likely double bottom. Or if it pushes up far enough, maybe it'll use this area right here as a new support at about 42.58. But if this pulls down a little bit farther here, you could find yourself coming all the way back down to double bottom here. Or we continue pushing up. We bounced down, we hit the 80-month trend. So we went down to the support structure that started back with this formation in 2018. The uptrend started in 2020, so we went back to support, and we bounced off it so far. Now, we haven't had a spectacular bounce. The one thing, I'm very honest, I'm always optimistic, but if we're being real with ourselves, that volume is atrocious. Volume predicts price, and that volume doesn't look great. So just be cautiously optimistic here until we see some kind of volume surge. The 4 hourly, we come up to the 20-day. So this could be the first sign of a reversal if we don't blow past this. So that's at about the 44 cent mark. If we get past that, then we're talking about The 2 hour about 46.7 cents. Now the good thing about this, at least, even though the volume portfolio is not where I'd like it, we've come back over the cup and handle formation. So we're back over that support. And we established this little bit of a falling channel as the overriding support, even if it falls through. You had support, 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 support. That's 5 times on that downtrending support. Now we're back over the cup and handle, and we created this expansion zone with this little bit of a falling channel. So it's nice to see that we've pulled back up here in a relative fashion pretty quickly. The only thing I would like to see is some volume to follow. If we can get some volume, we could absolutely blow past this area and try to reassess how bearish we actually are. It does appear that on 4th of July, you know, there was an advantage being taken. So basically, like we talked yesterday, what happened on 4th of July is the fact that the ETFs weren't open. If there was some manipulation in the crypto market, especially on Bitcoin, to push it down, and it seems quite obvious that Mt. Gox and the U.S. government started dumping some of those tokens that we've talked about being on the exchanges. Isn't it convenient that they did it on 4th of July when the only time during this entire trading week from Monday through Friday that the ETFs were closed on Thursday for Bitcoin? So there was no way for topside pressure for Bitcoin from an ETF perspective. So anybody in the stock market wasn't able to buy the ETF to force it up. So that side was closed, so it was much easier to manipulate the market down in crypto, especially Bitcoin, and knowing that all crypto follows Bitcoin. And not even that it follows it, they're all manipulated in the same way with the trading bots, and it proves it every single time we have drops like that. Or universally, we all rally back up 10 to 12% after having a massive dump. These are the ways that we can see exactly which trend the market is in, and the manipulation, in my opinion, that happens very often in these markets. So that's XRP. We see the volume portfolio is pretty low. So let's take a look at Bitcoin, up to 56,682. Right now, Bitcoin in the daily, logical rejection would be 58,300 area, or 58,485 if it comes up there. So there's still about 2,000 points if it wants to come up there. In the 2 hourly, Bitcoin's volume has fallen off drastically. Possible reversal in the 2 hour. So if we can get past here, we should be contending with 58.4K. If we fall down from here, I still speculate that we come to 52,000, ironically 666. As boom, let's say we do get rejected up here at the 20 and it comes back down. I could see it starting because the V shape cut off. A traditional V shape, you come straight up, then you start to do something like this. This already turned to the side, which kind of invalidates a complete V-shaped recovery. So that's interesting to me. That's interesting. That structure has been circled for a while because we were anticipating a double bottom, and then if it failed to double bottom, then we would come down to 52,000. What is that? 52,700 or 52,800 area, or 52,600 area. And then if we continue coming up, like we've been saying, resistance at 58,300 roughly, and that's the pennant flag, what we were trying to make support. But it's pretty obvious this could turn into a resistance here. But we'll see. We'll see, because Bitcoin very well could have a lot more to come up here. We had a massive drop off. But the volume portfolio is telling us this is danger. Whenever you have no volume and the price is pushing up, it's danger. Because eventually it's already telling us that we're going to reverse with the lack of volume. Now, if we could pull some volume here, it would really change the outlook here. So with Bitcoin, if we look at it from a daily perspective, Bitcoin's in this falling channel. We tried to back test, we came through. We invalidated this inverse head and shoulders, it looks like. Even though sometimes you do pull down some on the right side, but this has just come down so far that it looks like an M-topping reversal here. And the rejection at any of these levels is very devastating. Because as of right now, we're still attempting a death cross here in the daily. And we're below the 200-day support. Even right now in the price action on the daily. So if this continues, this red line's already come through the 50 and the 100-day. If it comes through that 200, that's a death cross. And that is a pattern flip. That would be a pattern flip, but the daily's oversold. So at some point, maybe we can have this volatile swing back up. I would have been more comfortable with the double bottom here just because it would build pressure, build pressure, build pressure. You can take all of the... So basically what ends up happening if we go to a double bottom is we build pressure on the 22% drop. A lot of buyers buy when we get down to the bottom or near the bottom. Now on the rally back up of about 13%, we get many people that start to buy in. Small bites, not major volume. But then if it were to roll over back to 38 cents, you garner that added liquidity. Those people sell out, anybody who's buying up the rally. And then they sell out because they're like, well, what the hell? I'm not going to hold on to this one. It was just down 22%. It bounced back, and now it's already back down 8% from the rebound rally. And some people are going to sell because they're going to come back towards where they bought in. And some people are selling for a loss already. And that added liquidity on the second bounce back is what usually triggers that massive inflow. Right now, a lot of people are setting up for a positional move, but most people wait for a double bottom, especially when there's not a lot of volume. But that volume could be misleading as well. For today, it's a thinly traded weekend. There's no excuse for yesterday. Yesterday should have poured in the volume. So we'll continue to be optimistic, but we're going to look at this as transparently as possible. We've got the XRP-Bitcoin pairing off about 2% to the 766 sat level. And the technical target right now, as this inverse head and shoulders has not been invalidated. In the daily, we tried to put a reversal, but that's a bearish daily candle, unfortunately. That's more of a gravestone than anything. So if we continue with some downside pressure and we finish to the bottom side of here, let's say we finish at 766 is a good spot. 766 is a nice bullish close. If we get towards the top here, and then it can engulf out. So right now with this inverse head and shoulders on the XRP Bitcoin pairing, until it breaks that shoulder at 727 and then comes through the head, 961 is still on the table. And that could be speaking to the fact that XRP is going to outperform Bitcoin, or we're going to have another drop and XRP is going to underperform on the drop. So that would mean Bitcoin would have a much bigger drop than XRP. So at least from a standpoint of the XRP Bitcoin pairing, it's still on the bullish side of town. If it breaks through 752, that could be an issue. But as of right now, we're in a very good spot. If it were to close the daily right now here, this would be a nice candle. It wouldn't create a new high, but it would be at the perfect spot for an engulfing candle to push back up. And now let's get to our reading. Just to see if XRP in fact did flash a buy signal. XRP flashes buy signal for 50-cent price as well as notable investors buy the dip. And if you're looking to trade XRP in the USA or abroad, look in the video description below and or pinned comments. I can unequivocally say that BITUNIX has the cheapest spot in leverage trading fees in the USA. Worldwide, I can't say because I don't live in the rest of the world. But in the USA, it certainly does. Copy trading is on HOTCOIN, but I'm very conservative. But you have a choice to do that. The XRP Bitcoin pairing is also on HOTCOIN, so make sure you take a look there if that's what you're looking for. But other than that, that's how you buy cryptocurrency in the USA. I suggest BITUNIX. HOTCOIN is also a good option, especially if you're looking to copy trade. But anyhow, XRP flashes buy signal for 50-cent price as well as notable investors buy the dip. And if you appreciate my work, consider joining Tom's Army and getting the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens in month 1, or sending one YouTube super chat per month as a way to pay it forward and show your appreciation. So XRP sees significant whale accumulation as renewed market interest, flashing a buy signal for 50-cent price level. Recent data reveals whales and notable investors purchasing the dip, driving optimism. So on-chain data shows a whale accumulating 29.7 million XRP tokens, coinciding with speculation about the token reaching 50 cents. XRP's price movement indicate potential bullish momentum with recent gains following a drop to 38 cents. Notable investors, including Bill Morgan, are buying the dip, reinforcing positive market sentiment. The Ripple Labs-backed cryptocurrency XRP has again turned heads across the broader crypto market. On-chain data revealed that a whale had accumulated 30 million coins in the past 24 hours. Stirring speculation over the XRP's future price movement. Notably, a recent optimistic buzz surrounding the token is its potential to scale 50 cents. The whale activity emerging amid significant price growth raises market interest. Recent on-chain data has revealed significant whale activity in the XRP market. capturing the attention of crypto enthusiasts. A whale address identified as RDA-PXR transferred a staggering 29.7 million XRP coins, valued at approximately 12.7 million, from Binance to an unknown wallet. This movement of tokens has coincided with speculation about XRP's potential to reach the 50-cent price target. The timing of this whale activity is particularly noteworthy as it coincides with XRP's recent breakthrough of 42-cent resistance. That was important, that 42.4 cent level roughly. This combination of large-scale accumulation and price growth has reignited interest in the Ripple Labs-backed cryptocurrency, with many investors closely monitoring the token's performance for signs of further upward movement. XRP experienced a tumultuous period in early July, with the price dropping to its lowest level since March 2023. On July 5th, amid a broader crypto market crash, XRP plummeted by 12%, reaching a daily low of approximately 38 cents. However, the token showed resilience as bulls managed to recover some of the lost ground. The recovery continued into July 6th, with XRP recording minor gains. Market analysts are now contemplating two potential scenarios. If the bullish trend persists, XRP could rally towards the 45-cent resistance level before targeting the anticipated 50-cent mark. Conversely, if selling pressure intensifies, the token might test support around the 40.7 cent, aligning with 38.2 cent Fibonacci retracement, as well as that is the pattern formation from all-time highs back to the support structure low, from the swing high to swing low. That is the uptrending support right now on the formation from all-time high, so an 80-month formation support, and then potentially drop further to 36.9 cents, corresponding to the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement. That is where I target. I majorly am targeting that double bottom push down. First tap around 38, second tap around 37. I can 100% see that as a double bottom setup. So we'll see if that plays out. If it does, massive opportunity. These price movements have created a mix of caution and optimism among XRP investors, who are closely monitoring these key support and resistance levels. Amidst the market volatility, prominent figures in the XRP community have made notable moves. Pro-XRP lawyer Bill Morgan has seized the recent downturn as a buying opportunity, purchasing additional XRP at just over 40 cents. Morgan's optimism stance extends further as he hinted the plans to acquire more tokens if the price reached 37.5 cents. This show of confidence from a key market participant has not gone unnoticed by XRP community. On the technical analysis front, the relative strength index RSI for XRP has entered the overbought territory with a score of 58.8 on the daily charts, suggesting potential bullish movement. As of the latest XRP data, XRP is trading at 43.36 cents, representing a 7.79% increase in the past 24 hours, despite an 8.72% decline over the past week. With a circulating supply of 56 billion XRP, the token's market capitalization stands at 24.1 billion. The 24-hour trading volume of 1.1 billion further underscores the active interest in XRP. These metrics provide a comprehensive snapshot of XRP's current market position and the mixed signal investors are grabbing with as they assess the token's short-term prospects. So for me, the one thing that I am watching with the small volume portfolio, while it's going up, I'm very happy, very optimistic. But if it does reverse back down, I know the volume's low, and where I'm targeting before I leave, the targeted area that I am targeting, if I'm being honest, let's go back into this chart. I'm looking for at least a double bottom down here somewhere. Maybe it comes to 37. Maybe it does tap at 40 and it's higher up. But worst case scenario, we could do something like that. That's worst case scenario. No one's saying that's going to happen, but that's worst case scenario. We do that and then we have a massive recovery that would look something like this. But I'm not looking for that to necessarily happen. That's just worst case scenario. What I'm looking for, let me get on this chart. What I'm looking for is an XRP double bottom. I would think that this would be a perfect. If it does this, I'd be so happy. Down, rejection, back around over here. Maybe it's 36, and then out, out, out. So boom, 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 boom. I think that would be the most honest way for us to break out of this area. but only time will tell. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Thank you for joining me on this morning update. If you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments. And don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this most holy of Saturdays. Have a blessed weekend, everybody.